Today is day 10 out of 21 in the challenge of stepping into my higher self and challenging the belief that energy is more important than productivity. And I just thought this morning, because I feel a bit more slow, today I feel a bit more like I want to take things slower, basically. And I will do that because I'm on my way to have some pancakes with a friend. And I also realized when I was getting ready that, putting on makeup and putting on clothes and just putting yourself together, it's not so much about looking good, it's about feeling good and getting ready, preparing yourself to be ready for opportunity. Because I also recently learned that, when you are in a good energy, that's actually not enough to attract opportunity. So when you are in a good energy, from that state, you should take action, aligned action with what you want to achieve. So when you put yourself together, when you have your morning routine, when you do something that lights you up and you feel amazing, from that space, you should take action. So by getting ready, you are more open to possibility. You're more open to having, channeling messages on what to do and how to, I know you can be more, say yes to life, be more in the flow. It's almost like, when you walk to the supermarket and look like shit and you meet someone or you meet your ex and you're like, fuck, I was not, you would have wanted to look, a bit more put together. I feel like that's the purpose of getting ready. Not that you have to be put together every day. But yeah, I'm also feeling less and less resistance into getting ready every day because I'm not really used to doing that. But I'm still navigating. I still feel like I have to find a routine in a way, so that I can be grounded, so that I can take aligned action, so that I have time to take care of my house and chores and all that. So I think that will be next week, something I'll do next week. But for now, let's go and get some pancakes. I just saw that I have lost a button on my jacket after me and Sophia's little adventure the other day. So I will have to see what I can do about that. Ooh, look at these pancakes. Yummy. Badrummet. Det var en väldigt fin färg. So I just got home from the city, spending a day in the city with my friend, and we went shopping after our pancakes, and we were looking at dresses for 2 weddings I'm going to this summer, and we found 2 amazing dresses, and she loved one more and I loved the other more. So, and I actually bought the one, my favorite one, but I don't have it now. I had to order it because they didn't have it in stock. And yeah, so it's been a nice day, but I feel a bit tired, and I'm also feeling a bit overwhelmed by creating a video every day, and I'm thinking, should I continue or should I lower the bar? Or should I, because these videos for me feel like they don't matter in the world. Like, why should I babble like this? And I'm babbling like this because I want to fill out time so my video is longer than 2 minutes. Otherwise it will become a short form video. And this type of shirt is definitely not a favorite of mine, but I'm wearing it sometimes anyway.
I feel like almost like a dad or a 9 to 5 person. But anyway, because what I've realized is that, as I said this morning, it's good to be in a good energy and then you take action from there. So just being in a good energy is not really going to move you anywhere. At the same thing goes for being in a good energy and doing random shit that is fun won't really get you closer to your goals, I guess. Like the adventure I was on the other day, I don't think that it will, or maybe it will. Maybe it was like just a crash course in getting into the, like, almost that, like the divine energy of me. I don't know. All I know is that I want to move people in their heart. I want them to feel moved. Maybe not through a video like this, but I guess this video is more about getting to know me. And I really want to help people, women, and especially unicorns, like women who feel like the odd one out, or feeling like the odd one in the family who does things differently, or have a bigger dream or a passion, or she feels something inside of her, like there has to be something more to life. I want to help that woman overcome the limiting beliefs that she has, so that she can actually go ahead and find her purpose and become soul aligned. And because I truly believe that when a person is 100% aligned with themselves and can accept themselves fully, you know, they get so liberated that they do amazing things in the world. And I really want to be the catalyst for that and help women understand that they don't have to confine to the norm just for the sake of it. It's so easy to just go in the mainstream of what everyone else is doing. And as soon as you look at the sides and see like, oh, there are other options, it feels like, it's like you second guess yourself and be like, am I crazy for wanting to take that route? Why is everyone going this way? And since we are social animals, we are trained to do like our community or our society, or, you know, what the people around us are doing, because that's safe to us. But I have noticed that, you know, my body reacts pretty severely to things that it doesn't want to do, like normative things, more severely than others. I think my comfort zone is discomfort for a lot of normative people. But yeah, I just want to meet a lot of amazing unicorns and connect and do liberation work together and live our true free self. But right now, in this moment, I feel a little bit directionless, or I don't know if I'm directionless or if I'm distracted by getting ready, doing things, going out, and my system is a little bit overwhelmed, I would say, and it craves a day off. So I will probably see if I can take a day off next week. But I will still do this challenge. It will be so interesting to see if these rambling videos, if I will delete them later or if I will keep them, or what it will be about. I realize what this feels like for me. This is so interesting. Creating a video every day for me feels like shit. Then I have to show every side of me. Like every day where I don't feel like doing something, or when I don't feel my best, I will have to show up anyway and share the non-perfect version of me. And a part of me is like, I don't want to do that. But I realized that this reminds me of when I started meeting my ex, and he was from another city, and so when we were meeting his family, we had to stay with them for a couple of days at least. And that was so fucking intense for me, because here, when you meet your parents-in-law in my city, normally you go for a coffee, or max a dinner, but you can be your absolute best self for 4 hours, and then you can be like relax and don't. Yeah. But when you spend 3 days 24/7 with your parents-in-law, you have to, I felt so overwhelmed at first, because I thought that I had to be perfect every minute from the moment I woke up to have, my morning coffee with them, or breakfast with them. I was like, but I'm not social in the morning. I can't, I couldn't figure out how to be a part of the family without being perfect. And so it felt too much. But as the years passed, I realized that I had to find a way to function with them and be imperfect and be okay saying like, I'm not a morning person, or I will stay home for this, just self-regulate a bit more and allow myself to be more human. And I guess this is kind of the same feeling, because a part of me is like, why do I even show up with this setting, rambling, babbling, like, and it's, it's not perfect. I'm not having a perfect, clear thing that I'm gonna deliver. I don't have something revolutionary to bring, or something heartfelt. I don't have anything of that. So I feel like it's not maybe worth doing the video. So, but maybe the whole point of this challenge, a part of it, is to allow myself to not show up perfectly, and that it's okay, and just have fun with it, because I feel like it's fun too. I wouldn't have started this channel or this challenge if I didn't think it was fun. So yeah, so I think every day it's a like perfectionism thing coming through, probably. But I guess you're stuck with me for 10 more days, or how much is it? 11. That's my favorite number. 11. I saw a TikTok today. It was a man who said that he loves talking to children more than he loves talking to adults, because adults only ask boring questions like life updates or house renovations or taxes, job stuff. But a child will ask you, what's your favorite color? They will ask you what dinosaur would have won in the battle, or they will just ask random things. And I feel like that's also, I really enjoy speaking to people saying random things that has probably people who are probably neurodivergent, I think. I love that, because they can say things that activates or stimulates my mind so much that I don't know what to do with myself. So I was actually a couple of years ago, or a couple of years means 10 plus years ago, I was actually I don't have no idea what it's called in English, but if I straight translate it word for word, it would say contact person for kind of teenagers. Yeah, it was teenagers who had some kind of variation, like a neuro variation, or were neurodivergent. I think it was autism. I had two teenagers that I would see a couple of times a week, and yeah, they both had autism, I think. And we would just do, go out for a coffee or whatever and have a chat, or yeah, just hang out as friends, basically. But I was like kind of hired, or not kind of, I was hired by not the government, but the socialtjänsten in English. A part of something. So yeah, they needed kind of activities to get more emerged into society, and I love it so much. So yeah, I don't know how I got into that. Now you're definitely getting the ramble side of me. But yeah. So let me ask you this. What is your favorite dinosaur and your favorite color? It would be lovely to know. I feel like I don't have a favorite dinosaur because I don't know anything about dinosaurs and I don't know any names. So I feel like I should have looked that up. But my favorite color is green. Yeah, it's green. Let's stop there. And I will, before I leave you, I will have to check my dinosaur options. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. And I couldn't find a favorite because they all look terrifying. So I'm not sure I am a dinosaur person. I'm a unicorn, obviously. Maybe that's why. That's why.
Nuane foda kudus nganga ai kauda kauda ashute kauda nganga